guys, my name is Julian and I'm going to be doing my half-hour math. I just decided to put it on video today, so it's going to be fun. So I'm going to tell you what I'm set up with. I'm set up with my 30-minute timer, 2 pencils, so if a lead breaks then I can use the other. I drop a pencil, then I can use the other. So I'm going to put them right here. I have my eraser, which is obviously for erasing. I have this, so I'm going to put that. It's just the 30-minute time. Then I have this for making straight lines for if we do a dateline problem, which I'll talk about if we get one. And so I'm going to get my work over here. So this is my work. So I have this to do. And we have some other fun stuff we can do, which is over there. And we have some drills, which is here. Then we can do those if I finish this. As you can see, I've started over there. So I'm gonna find one we're gonna do, and then we're gonna keep doing all the math. And if I need help, my dad's gonna come help me. He's just over there. And this is one. I think this one's done. Oh, well, we can do the caramel question. So I'm gonna read you this question. If you want to pause the video quickly, go get a piece of paper and pause the video, and I'll read it, and then you can write it down. And pause the video, try to, and then you can try and figure it out on your own, whatever you would like. The first step is to read it, but there's a very important second step. You need to circle the important information. So you remember, oh, that's circled, okay. You just look over there, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna read it now. You are given a bag of 18 caramels. There are 6 each of red, green, and white. If you cannot see the colors inside the bag, how many caramels do you need to take out before you can be sure of getting a green one? Oh, and also you underline the question. So, yeah. I'm gonna give you a second just to pause the video if you want to. So, I'm going to show you how to do this one. So, you have 3 pairs, red, green, and white. R for red, G for green, and W for white. Then we'll write what number they have in the box. So they each have 6, and then we can write total, then make an equal sign, 18. So we want to be sure of getting a green one. So I have a really cool trick me and my dad came up with. So you only want 1 green, and you need to be sure. So let's say you get 6 red, so they're all out. Then you get 6 white, so they're all out. So then you have 12. But me and my dad made a mistake one time. But we figured it out, so we changed it. And so we figured out if you take out those, then how do you get a green one? You need to add 1 more. So then you can be sure of getting a green one. So the answer will be 13. So the other one was a different answer, I think. So I'm just gonna write the sentence answer. So that's just important too for the last step. So sentence answer. to be sure. Just use this eraser. To be sure. Out 13. So 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna blow my nose. I'm just gonna finish another sentence answer, which I stopped. Well, didn't finish, or stopped. Okay, so guys, my sentence answer for number 17, the one we were doing on the caramels. So it was question number 17. So I got, to be sure of getting a green one, pick out 13 caramels. I think that's pretty detailed. So I'm gonna start our timer. And so we're gonna go to another question. So anything else you missed? Anything. Anything here? I think this is one. Yeah, these are the first few questions. This is all done. So I guess we only have this one, this question, and this one. I'm gonna do this question over here. My dad's gonna come help me because it really looks complicated. Look at that figure.
Why don't you show it to everybody? Let's see if we can find a way of doing it. Let's just see. Could it be like a, did you learn anything about, like, say, Pascal's triangle or anything weird like that?
It's not Pascal's triangle.
But this big one here, is there any tricks to that one? Like how many triangles are in there? I don't know. I'm just saying. I wonder if there is. Oh, really? Well, let's do this.
He's gonna look it up, but
no,
it's
I don't
not
want to look it up. I'm putting this off. I want us to do it this way. Grab your scrap paper. Let's fill it in. Let's do it. What do you normally do?
So this is our scrap paper, if you remember.
What do you do with the first one? So what do you have to do?
So we're gonna use the scrap paper because we don't, if you see here, we don't have a big space for our diagrams or our work we're gonna do. So we're gonna use this. I'm probably gonna write what question it is. So it's question number 25. We'll write 25.
Throw it down.
And then we'll hand it in to the teacher.
Yeah, but let's just get started.
So we're gonna get started.
Great.
Like he said. But let's get started. But yeah, so let's get started. So our figure we're gonna write. Let's just erase this thing. We have a little figure we want to write. So a ruler, that's handy. So it's not only for a dateline problem. This one is forgot what problem it is called. What's it called? This one?
I'm not even sure because you're just trying to find the amount of triangles. So
I don't think we ever.
I don't know if there's a name for it. It's just finding the number of triangles. It's just there's a method to it. So you'll show the method. People will know this.
We'll make like this.
You'll get asked these kinds of questions.
Line like this. One second, guys. So if you know what it's called or if there's a name for it, maybe you can put it in a subscribe thing and like just
leave it in the comments. Awesome.
Leave it in the comments. So, because we really don't know. So we have 2 lines, and we're gonna put this like this.
Maybe up near the top. Just because it's going to take a lot of space, it looks like.
There's a lot of triangles there.
Seems like it, doesn't it?
So, we have this here. So, go over that. Let's make it darker. A bit of this one because it's not very long for writing.
Take your time. So you can do it right, and when the timer goes off, drop the pencil.
So this is our diagram we have. Just extend that one. There we go. This is the diagram we have. It's not finished. We'll show you when we finish it. But we have question number 25. We have our diagram. So I'm gonna label it, write all the numbers and do that stuff. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the end. I mean, not like, I don't really mean like doing the whole question. I'll show you how to do the question, but I'm just gonna get it set up. So, yeah. Number of letters. What did we agree the middle one should be?
Let's look back. I don't even know if we put a thing on. We put a name to it. Letters.
No.
We just said letters.
Then we have here. Total. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is really complex for counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So I counted 39. So I'm just going to write that quick. Make that longer. Extend that line. Oh, this is tiring.
It is. they're messing with you, Jules. There's like a crazy formula, but
I don't think there's going to be this much.
I can't imagine they would teach you this formula, so it's weird. I guess they just, I don't know what they want you to do, but we're going to do it.
I'm just going to write here.
Right, but I mean, I think the first step is you got to put all your letters inside, right?
No, that's the second step.
Is it? Okay.
I'm just going to label in here.
All right. You counted it up. How many are there? Oh my gosh.
36, 37, 38, 39.
Is that how many there was?
Yeah, I think there was 30.
I don't even know if we can really do it that way. We have to make a huge long list. So I think she's trying to trick us with something, but that's okay. We're going to figure this out. Let's just start at the beginning. So step 2.
Oh.
There's not even that many letters in the alphabet, so clearly we're not supposed to do that, but we don't know. We were never taught this, so we're going to give it a shot. So
there isn't?
Well, there's 26 letters in English, A, B, C, D, Z. But let's go fill it in. Start at the top, A. Let's see what happens.
Wait, I think it goes into ZL.
Good. Or AA and BB, that's what people do. Let's go. Now take your time on something. See if you notice something here. There's a bit of a trick. Hang on. What are you counting? What are you counting to? Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Sorry, you're right about that. But that's kind of neat. That's like, so it's not exactly. See, you do have to. I was thinking the same thing.
AA?
Yeah, AA.
BB.
Yeah.
CC. EG.
Yeah.
EE.
FF, yeah.
This is a really big workout.
I honestly, hand cramps here. GG.
HH.
Yeah. Now, I wonder something. I'm just going to think out loud here for a minute. Do you think she's trying to get to, is she trying something because, oh, keep going. No, you're good. Because this is after the patterns. So maybe there's like a pattern in this, but keep, JJ, get it in there, and then we're going to try something.
Julian and Jeff.
Hey, that's us. Who comes next? So much.
K, L, M. Okay, just 1 second, guys. So my dad's gonna show you a bit of what the theory. He's gonna show you my diagram I wrote. So it's over there. So it's that and that.
But I think I want to look at something here. Let's just look at something for a second. We're just looking to see if we can find a pattern here. Because look, like this is definitely one big triangle, right? Mm-hmm. And inside that big triangle, each single one is. But then in this one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here, there's 1, 2, 3, right? And to there, and to there. So once we know how many are in,
it is kind of like Pascal's.
Yeah. Like if we take this one, there's 4 there, and we slide it down, then there's the same 4 there. And slide it this way, there's the same 4 there. There's also the same 5. Like there's something to it where there's like a pattern we can slide down this triangle and know we've got it counted. So let's look at the first triangle like this. Watch. Well, first of all, sorry. You know that there's one triangle here, one massive triangle right here, right?
Massive. There's also tons of smaller triangles over here.
I know.
And over here, and over here, and over here. And everywhere.
Well, let's start like this. Count up how many triangles. Okay, how many total were there in this whole thing?
Wait, oh no.
Well,
Wait,
didn't you write it out?
There was 39.
There's 39 things in there.
Wait, that's bad. That's bad. Oh no. I have to write 39 letters.
No.
Because they're all triangles.
Let's just use math.
Oh, except this guy.
Right, there's
F
39.
And H.
So which ones are not triangles?
F and H.
So how would you work out how many are triangles then, using just math?
39 minus 2.
Perfect.
37.
See, so we can skip that. We know the singles.
Just write 37 here.
Is the total for singles, right?
That was really fast.
Now,
Freeze.
actually, that's an interesting question. Can ever two of them be a triangle? Can ever two of them be a triangle?
No, that's impossible.
The way they're set up, I don't think that's possible, is it?
That's impossible.
So there's never two of them that are triangles. So we can put a 0 there. Look at this. We're crushing some things. Okay, wait.
Okay, I'm changing my pencil. This line is getting blurred out.
Can any 3 of them make a triangle?
I guess not.
I don't know. Take a closer look.
Because it's just like that.
Let's look through the whole thing though. So A, B, C, no, and A, C, D, no. So we know that none of those can make it, right? But keep going. Wait. Work across B, C, D. So with E, can you make a triangle with 3 things with just E?
No. Oh. I didn't see that. Thank you. E, F, G.
So there's E, F, G. Anything else with E? No. F we've already used.
This is really...
How about with G? Can you make one with G?
Yes. H, G, I. Wait. Is there one with F, B, I?
No, there's nothing with F. We try. Oh, wait. Is there one with F? It's got to start at F.
F.
Is there any with F?
N, O...
Oof. Okay,
no.
go.
No.
So you've tried E. You've got E covered. Now F. Is there one with F?
Or one over here. What about this one?
Wait a minute. Is there one with F? You can't start at G, Jules. You got to start at F. You got to work through the alphabet. Is there 3 with starting with F?
N, O, F.
F, N, O. You always want it to be in alphabetical order.
No.
Any others with just F?
Yes. F, E, G.
Yeah, but you already have E, F, G. You can never go back, right? You can never go back to E. That's a tip. When you do this alphabetically, right? If you're at F, you can't go F, E. It's always a letter.
That's really important.
It's a letter afterwards. E, F, G, F, N, O. That's why you do them in alphabetical order. So let's skip on to G. Start with G. Can you make one with G? 3 with G.
G, H, I.
Any more with G?
G, F, E.
Right, but do you go backwards?
No.
How about with H?
I did Jeff. G, H, I.
Right, but now can you do them with just H? You can't go back to G.
H, O, P. H is O, P. Hop.
Hop, yeah. Anything else? Any other with just H? No, because you have to go back to G, J, K, L, M, N, O. Okay. So how many? We're getting somewhere.
4.
Don't ask me where, but we're getting somewhere. Oh, this is cray-cray.
4.
This is crazy. So now, are there ones with 4?
Individuals.
Okay, so now we're going to try to find a pattern of some sort, right? To help us to do this better. So what do we know? Put the first one down. 4. Start with A. So is there one with 4 in it? So you get just 12 minutes left and then drop the pencils anyway. So let's keep working. 4 with starting with A?
We'll probably get back to
Is there 4 starting with A?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you fill that?
A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D.
Okay.
And if you're wondering why I put the space between these, it's because if we have a next row, like this one, it saved us.
It saved us. Okay, so then any others that you can do with A, just with A, and 4?
No.
No, right? How about B?
Oh, here's another tip. You can't just flip this over and do D, D, C, B, A.
So
how do that?
How do you make sure but how do you now know
You
how
can't
you're
go
not going to do
backwards
it?
like his.
Because you can't go backwards.
So those two are like really important. So they're like hand in hand.
Hand in hand. It's a huge rule we just created. I think we invented that rule. All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now B.
We are now the famous mathematician.
We are. So B. Can you do any 4 with B?
B, J, K, L, L, B, J, K. B, J, K, L.
Now have a look at this. Can you make one with the C?
What about?
Can you make one with the C? With 4? Look at the way it's set up. So you pretty much know the answer. Can you make one with the C?
No.
It's upside down. It doesn't form a point. So only the ones with points. Sit down. Only. So
I think we just figured out a pattern.
Well, sort of. So we're going to try to work on this. So then that means next one would be say D. So what is it with D?
I don't know. What is it up with D?
What's up with D? So let's have a look.
D. Wait. D. E. What? No.
Come on.
D. L. M. N.
Let's put
D. L. M. N. D. L. M. N.
Okay, now, watch our pattern, sort of. So basically, A slid down to B, and it became those ones. So if it slides down to J, what
D,
would...
J, K,
No.
L.
The tip of A made 4. The tip of B makes 4. Now the tip of J makes 4, right? We know that pattern.
J, Q, R, S.
I wonder though if you're right, J, Q, R, S. So can we sort of do something like this, right? Can we sort of redraw this triangle? Ooh, it's a lot of work actually, but let me just say. Now that we only want to do they become 3, right? Oh my word. That's J.
He's a really good drawer, by the way.
We're just trying to sort of redraw them so that we can...
He's already good drawer.
That's like... So this is like... What am I looking at here?
What is that?
That doesn't go across like that, does it? That goes up, that goes up. Oh, I see it. That goes to there. And then that goes... Oh, that didn't work.
So complicated.
Well, we're just trying our best. We could take our time and go through them one by one, but I'm just sort of saying, like, tip of J makes one up. So let's do tip of J. We did it, right? So let's move across. Tip of L would be 1. Every time we see a tip, right? So tip of L. So what's with L? Come on, just throw it down.
I don't know. What is up with L?
I didn't say what's up with L. What's with L? Write it down.
L-S-T-U. L-S-T-U.
Okay, actually, now I think I've got something. I've got something, actually. Right. So let's do something like this. Say the ones that have 4, right? No. So every time we see one that starts with a tip, we'll mark it down.
And we're going to teach you the spirit of math way.
Well, we're sort of doing it, but I guarantee you that they don't expect you to go through this. This will literally take at least 3 hours using their method, but we can do that. I'm saying
3 hours.
We at least know.
Well,
so
gladly, we don't have to do that. We stop when the timer stops.
That's right. But then you have to pick it up later. Let's just go through. Look, there's a tip. A tip of A, make it stroke. There's 1. Come on. Tip of A is 1. B has a tip. Make another tick mark. Up here. Just make a tick mark.
B.
No, a tick mark. Make a tick.
Tallies.
Right. Tip of D. Tip of J. Tip of L. Tip of N. Tip of Q. Tip of S. Tip of U. Tip of W.
Wait.
And
Tip of U? Me? What?
So how many? How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So I guess there's got, look, and that's just there, man. Holy smokes. Now how about, so that's within that triangle. Now how about over here? Like, I guess there's the tip of let's just do their method. No, we gotta just do their method.
We're gonna do the 50-hour method.
Yeah, and then when the timer stops, we're done. So LSTU, so what's next?
And it's only 5 minutes left.
Yeah. So show the method. Keep working through their method. You just did L, so what would you have to do next? What would you try next?
How many have 5?
No, we're not nearly done 4. We've just done the L. Come on, what's next? Use their method. What's the method?
L-N.
No, you've done L now. So what do you test next to see if you can get a 4 triangle with? Just have a look.
N-U-V-W.
Are you looking at this, like, so that's a triangle?
Nobody. What? Nobody.
You just test M, right, Julian? Well, N is, yes, but look. But you haven't tested M. You have to go A, B, C, D. Now you're up to L. So what letter do you test next?
N.
No, L, M. You have to test M.
M? No.
Can you make a 4 triangle out of M?
M's not gonna work.
Okay, then you move on to what's next.
N. No.
Okay, what do you look at next after N?
F. No.
No.
O.
Right.
O will work.
Okay, so keep going.
So it's O W X Y. This is really.
It's okay. 3 minutes and you're finished. What's next? What's after O?
P.
So check P. Can you do one with P?
P Y Z. P Y Z A A.
Okay. So what do you do next? You've just done P, so what do you have to do next?
P.
Julian, you've done P. What's next?
Oh yeah, I did P. So Q.
So go to Q. We're looking for 4s.
Q B B C C D D.
Okay.
Q C C Q B B C C.
And what?
D D.
Put it on here. Keep it here. That's fine. comma. What do you check after Q?
This is a really big workout.
Come on, it is. I know, but 2 minutes is done. That's the point of showing people how this works. That's why 30 minutes works. What's after Q? What do you test after Q?
R, but there's nothing between
Okay,
R,
great. Then what's
it doesn't
next?
have a pointed top like this.
Got it. What's next?
S D D E E F F. S D D E E F F.
All right. What do you test next?
Ooh. I'm getting wary here.
What do you test next?
T. No, it won't work. It doesn't have a pointed top.
Okay.
U will work.
Okay.
U F F G G H H. U.
I wonder if we should have numbered them or something.
Wait, I think we did U already.
No, because we're working alphabetically.
U.
Yeah, but U is part of something else. You can be part of something else. The question is whether you remember you can't go back. You can go forward. So as long as you're going U and then down to FF, then you know you're going forward. You can't go back and do UTSL. You're right, because you would see that. That was the trick we figured out. You don't ever go backwards.
I think everyone figured that out.
I don't know. I think that's something interesting. Okay, so next, what comes after U?
Me?
Okay, any you can do with V?
No.
Okay, then what's next?
W H I I J J. What are we using?
W.
H H.
That's it.
I'm just gonna finish this here. Done. If you liked the video, tell your friends. If you didn't like the video, just tell your friends what you didn't like about it. So, see you next time. Bye!